Shuffled out of the way was Maloney. Players diving on the footy. Downey, a little hand pass off to Sansonetti. Her kick partially smothered by Peterson. Hand pass.
Ball in flight. McAvoy, Bannister bundling, trying to get through Peterson. And the skipper with a big stop for Kane. Prasparkas. Peterson once again working on the wing against Phillips. Goes.
The Blues are able to mop up pretty easily. Oh, the kick from Aloifi's going to make it tough for Peterson, who did really well. That dangerous spot. Mules in the contest, but Carlton so assured in their defensive backline. And Peterson again to skip up.
Yorston is there. Good defensive work, but it's got run down and holding the ball.
Blues.
Peterson gives it off to young Skepper, who has started brilliantly, wants to play on, gives it back to her captain, who fires on goal and sneaks it home.
50 and kicked the second goal of her career, and that came off the back of some really good disciplined presenting work by the Blues. They used the short kick really well. They maximised the space, the separation that they created, and Peterson's got a goal. After spending some time up north, how are you finding it being back in South Australia?
Oh, I love being back home, being with my friends and family again. I'm just so happy to be here.
Well, thank you for your time.
But it might come back as Peterson tracks the footy, fends off Sermon to a 13-point lead. Carlton have hit back late to draw scores level.
Oh.
They go forward again. McWilliams has space.
The wing. Good was up in front. Peterson the crumb. Was Hill. Spun in a tackle. Peterson coming in the other direction. And unfortunately, she's been ruled out. Scanlon. Hill can't control it. Peterson, strong tackle there on Stripley. So he shuffled the magnets a little bit. Peterson takes Gore down strongly.
That's what it takes, though, to change game.
Strom wins that one. Peterson steps through the trap. Can Strom find a target inside 50? She can't. And take that in a circle. Here's Purcell to centre half forward.
That looked like at half-time after being out in the rain. There's Peterson.
Carrington had a big side, her scoring range perhaps. She pops it up to a dangerous area for Carlton.
Important too, Jack, just to make sure you feel comfortable in what you're wearing when you are playing.
Waited for the ball to come to the back. Aloifi there first. Good serve, bangs it on the boot quickly. Peterson hangs on. Textbook tackle.
Go up and then have the courage to own what you didn't do and then turn up and deliver what you
He needs to get rid of it. Finds the captain in Peterson, who decides to go backwards with the kick. She might get it here. Taken off the footy without it. She's going to get the free kick, the captain.
She's a quality defender up on the wing, and now the ability to sneak forward and put scores on the board too.
So just 2 goals in her 48-game career. Make that 3. And the Blues have got 2.
In spades in his opening term here tonight. There is their skipper, Kerryn Peterson, slotting to her 3rd goal in her career. She's not ill.
And off to Ortler. Peterson inside 50, no days on the end of it. And that's something that Nick Del Santo says is unacceptable by his Saints. As Peterson, the captain of the Blues, goes inside 50. Take that one. Outside 50 now, Peterson. She, the back Vesely, gets a fist on Peterson, punches Stewart over line.
Entries for 2 goals. She's had a really good impact in there.
Conti battling at ground level. And there is the captain who comes away with the...
And that's where Moody is just an unbelievable ruck. You know, she takes territory.
Wants the hand pass for Lardo. Back to Harrington. Yes, the Blues have got 2.
Over. Courtney Wakefield, unfortunately, just advertised that handball. But it was their skipper and Peterson who ended up with ball in hand and slotted that one through.
Will soak up these last 15 seconds, which he decides to go Harrington in best position. Conti goes a little wider, under pressure. Levy, that's going to be holding the footy. And pass smothered by Egan. Desperate.
There, Gabby Seymour with a brilliant mark, but the Tigers are running with a +1 in.
There may not be much advantage in it for Daisy Darcy. kick shades wide, and it's
Out wide, looking for Clayton, has a couple to beat now. Under pressure is Keeney, flung to the deck.
to Drennan, who has an opportunity to shoot on goal. Peterson getting back. Try and manage things from here. Kick touch, perhaps, from Peterson, not the case. Doubled for Hampson, who tries to run through Peterson.
Easily to this point, but it's there that they look up and often don't have an option they like. They've got
There might still be time. Skepper cool under pressure to find Peterson. It's going to hit the deck skid, but if you can be first in, you'll get free kicks.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a terrific grab in the wet.
Georgia Stather's gone back, and we've also seen Eleanor Brown spending some time play alive. Skepper, Peterson. There's a bit of verve and bubble about Carlton all of a sudden.
Well, it was Peterson here with the composure to get the hands out to Breen Moody and the kick.
Away from Snell, shares wide. That's exquisite kicking.
I actually really love Vesio down back with Laluifi. They've got a beautiful...
Boy, kick will go shorter for Peterson. It rushed onto her on the bounce. To the out of it by Lee. Blues can reload from half back. Peterson wide. Good. As Bateman works the clearance. Trying to get eyes on it. Peterson. LaJoya will not get free of KP. Trying to muscle free of Walker. Got a kick on it. It's not got a hand on Lynch, who did well to manufacture a kick, but only as far as Peterson. Take that footy in. It's kicked away by Vickers. Gets through a couple of sets of hands. Peterson lurking here. Pritchard under. Ferris shuffled it inboard, but that was advantage Peterson to up away from Bree Moody. Pritchard, who perhaps could have left it. Peterson tried to get through Newton.